Good morning, everybody. This is your Wednesday wake up for Wednesday, April 15th. I want to make this short because I feel like some of them are getting kind of long, and sometimes I'm assuming you guys see things, it's like, ugh, I don't want to listen to all this. So I'm going to try to make these really quick. First off, I want to address the pass fail. I actually did listen to Mr. Tennis's message to you, and I guess that if I was in your shoes, I would be kind of like a little scared because he's like, if you don't engage, you don't pass. So some of you guys still are not engaging. So please make sure that you are trying to do that. If you have any late work, I've been in contact with a few people that have nothing to me, and yet I keep getting I'm working on it, I'm getting things done. Please give those things to me. That goes with any assignment. If you have any assignment that is finished, hand it in. I already looked yesterday. I got a couple of kids who already handed in their first assignment for the week. So get those in. Don't wait until the end. This is not meant to be weighted towards the end. If I wanted you guys to wait till Thursday to do everything, I would have given you everything on Thursday, all right? So try to get things in and manage your time. So that was my first thing. Like I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, I'd be kind of freaked if I was a kid because, you know, I'm going to fail if I don't do anything. So that's meant to be a spark to get you guys going. And again, if you have things due or done, please get those to me. The other thing that he addressed was the 3 to 5 ideas that your teachers came up with. And I do have those, and I apologize. I was going to address those, and I totally forgot to. So on your Sunday video, you'll be told what ones you are being, what your big ideas are so far. So far, algebra, you should kind of know your idea. Algebra 1, your big idea is factoring. For Algebra 2 pre-calc, the first big idea is solving through variable equations. And for Algebra 2, it is graphing a polynomial without using your calculator, looking at end behavior, multiplicity, and zeros. That's like the first big idea. All right. Okay, so the quick checks that you guys get, you're going to get those. Hopefully I'll get those out today. The quick checks are meant to gauge their understanding on the 3 to 5 things that we have decided are the big ideas for the section. I want you to understand them. So either you understand them or you don't understand them. I have some groups that understand and some groups that do understand. I have some kids who I feel like you understand, you just have a really hard time explaining things. So I'll reply back to you and ask you a question just to have you be a little more clear. Okay, I think I went over this in one of my other videos. Some of you guys go around the bush too much. Get to the point. Really simple. Get to it, okay? And eventually you'll have to do some math in those, but the beginning ones you won't have to. You only get a 0 and a 5 for these so far. You might get some partials later, but not so far you haven't. So if you haven't gotten your 5 points back, chances are you should go back and look, and I've returned your Google sheet, and you need to edit that. All right? And there's usually comments, there's questions. Like I'd be like, question like 2, you need to do this. 3, you need to do this. And what I do is I go back and I look at those questions and see if you change those in. The answers make sense. They don't have to be, in this case, they kind of have to be right because I haven't asked you any math. I've given you the answers. You just have to explain those. Okay? So make sure that you get those into me. You can get those into me whenever. They can be late. So if you haven't done the first one yet, get that to me. With late work, just remember that it's very difficult for me to know if it's late or if it's not, if you would have been in class, if you wouldn't have been. So once the key is out, it's late. Last week, Friday was your due date. And I know I mentioned this in the previous videos that if you did not want to get your homework in on Friday because it was your off day, it was due on Thursday. I've had a few people ask me why I'm putting things in late for last week because when I went in, it wasn't there. So you need to watch these because I'm giving you some good information there. So if it's late, once those things are posted, your answers are posted, it's done. The other thing is my Google Meet schedule. It's the same as far as times go today. So this is what I got today, and this is what I got tomorrow. So I will have the information for you guys to get in there. Also on Google, I've noticed that some of you guys don't get the attachments or they're not showing up when I look at them for your assignment. You need to use your computers for that. If you're using your phone for Google, I guess you won't be able to see the attachments. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to make sure, I'm actually covering my butt here, and I'm making sure that when I assign it, everybody has an attachment. Because I know that you guys can delete those, and if you've deleted those, too bad, so sad, I can't help that. But I do know that when I put them in, they're all there. Also, if for some reason you don't see an attachment and you want me to make sure you get an attachment, email me, or you can always just email me your homework, all right? The reflections, I forgot to return those last week. I'm going to return your Friday reflections. Hopefully my schedule for the day is I have Google meetings all day. sometime this morning. I want to get all of your last assignments too for Algebra 2 and Algebra 1. So you have all of your work. And then after my last Google Meet, I'm going to get you your quick checks so you could start looking at that. And then either tonight or tomorrow morning, I'm going to return your Friday reflection so you can tell me how things are going. The last thing I want to leave you with is when I work. I know a lot of you guys are late night owls because I've gotten emails at midnight. I've gotten homework at 10. Just know that I don't look at that stuff. My work hours are generally 8 or 9 in the morning until 2 or 3 in the afternoon. It kind of matters the day, and it matters how often I'm on my computer. So if I'm on my computer a lot, I don't like to be on there. It hurts my eyes. So those are the things you're going to have. Again, today I have those Google Meets. You can flip back through and see when I'm going to see you guys starting at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. But today my day is going to be, I have a meeting, and then the next thing is I'm going to flip out the last video and homework for Algebra 1 and Algebra 2. Then I have 2 more meetings, and then I'm going to get the quick checks out to you. And then the last thing I'm going to do for the day, or the first thing tomorrow, is your return of the Friday reflection. Hope this wasn't too long. And I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're managing your time. I know this is very hard for you. It's becoming very hard for me too. But I think what I'm going to do is it's about 7 in the morning. I'm going to go for a quick walk. And I would suggest you guys do things to keep you healthy as well. But make sure you're getting your schoolwork done. Okay, good luck and we'll see you soon.